Hello, my name is Arnold and this is my short video blog. In this video I will be outlining and analysing some of my interpersonal skills, how I reflect on learning and basically how and what I can do to improve my overall experience at university. Being in university the past 5 or 6 weeks has really challenged me in many ways. It is a massive step up from my college BTEC course I took last year. The massive amount of work and information that needs to be taken in by me at some points can be very overwhelming. However, I have realised once I sit down and really reflect what I've learned and how I like to learn things, it becomes a lot easier. I have realised since being here that my timekeeping, organisation skills and punctuality have really affected me. When it comes to being organised, I'm not usually the most organised person, but recently I've realised it is extremely important because being organised actually suits my learning style. I have found out when completing my personal performance factors for a lesson, it allowed me to compare two different scenarios and basically gave me a mark which I later reflected on, and shockingly it proved that my personality and learning style would actually be suited by a more organised way of learning. So as at that point I decided to put myself on a strict timed routine, which is basically separating all three of my market modules, giving them a time of day each, and simply just cracking on with the work. I also found that having 3 separate files for each of my modules made it a lot easier when it came to my independent learning and reading. So far in the year, another problem that I've had is punctuality and attendance due to a number of separate incidences. It has not been perfect throughout the year, which has resulted in me falling behind in a lot of me reading, which is then reflected in my lessons when I don't know the certain answers to certain questions. And I realised this has got to change, and hopefully the strict plan that I'm putting myself on, which I mentioned before, should bring me back up to date when it comes to learning. I found a lot of things very useful when it comes to my reflection part of the course, which is the external direction part of the personal performance factors. That helped me a lot when it came to understanding best how I like to learn, and I found that the more external influence I have means that I learn a lot easier when I have a set aim or set objectives rather than just a vague idea of what needs to be done. And I thought that if I got more one-on-one sessions with my tutors, maybe this would benefit me a lot more. Also, when it comes to independent learning, I found that resources like Enterprise and You have really came in handy. When it came to looking at my personality and how I like to learn, it confirmed for me that I really suit working within a group. And that's because I really like listening to other people's opinions, and I'd rather discuss what I believe with someone else before making a final strong answer. I also really enjoyed the collaborative working module, which was also an Enterprise in You, which helped me realise that I'm a resource investigator, which basically means that I enjoy meeting and speaking with new people, and I'm not afraid to network. And this really suits me as well because I like to think one of my strongest skills is my confidence. It also was very useful when comparing it to some of my future goals, which I also done at Enterprise in You, because one day I hope to own my own business, and networking is a huge part of business. And to basically try and conclude this whole video blog, at first I was very skeptic about all the reflection we had to do because I'd never really done it before. But once sitting down and actually doing my reflection and even this video blog, it really gave me a chance to step back and not only look at my university work, but how I like to learn, which in turn will only make things easier for me. I found that it gave me a chance to really step back and look at certain situations, identify common problems, and then give myself some kind of guideline in order to change things and make things easier for myself in the future. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.